Purcell Room. This is a really cultural hub here, attracting about 6 million visitors every year. One of the biggest hubs in Europe. Okay, this bridge in front of us is the longest bridge crossing the Thames. It's the widest part of the Thames here. Now, why is this bridge nicknamed the Ladies' Bridge? No, it's not because it goes on and on and on, thank you. It's because during the war, the Second World War, many of the men of our country were away in France fighting for king and country, and it's estimated that 80% of the workforce in building this bridge were ladies. Yes, and even though there is no photographic evidence to support this, there are 3 facts which definitely in my mind say yes, it was built by ladies. Fact number 1, it's the only bridge in London that was built on budget. Fact number 2, the only bridge in London to have been built on time. And fact number 3, it is a self-sufficient bridge. It is made of Portland stone, and when it rains there is a chemical reaction in the stone and it cleans itself. So it's a self-cleaning bridge. Ladies' bridge, I say yes. Congratulations, ladies, you officially have the cleverest bridge in London. Give yourselves a round of applause. Very good, yes. And I will show you the men's bridge. My colleague pointed out to me the men's bridge earlier, and I'll tell you why it's the men's bridge. So we're going quite quickly, aren't we? We're passing the Royal National Theatre. We've just passed it on the right-hand side with the electronic advertising there. Good place to get cheap theatre tickets and lots of things, really, really good, high-quality performances that later go on to the West End and Broadway, such as Warhorse, for example, started off there. And over on the right-hand side, Gabriel's Wharf there. The tide is very high at the moment, as we've discussed. But usually when the tide goes down, it reveals a little beach there. You can see people building sand castles and sunbathing. Now the building on the right-hand side, it's red brick with white stripes. It has a tower. Can you see the name of the tower? This is called the Oxo Tower. It used to be the meat packing warehouse of Oxo stock cubes that are still popular today. Now, it may seem to you that that tower does say Oxo, and indeed, why wouldn't you think that if it was where the company used to make its stock cubes? But the River Thames is known as a royal highway, and it's illegal to advertise your company brand along the royal highway. When the Queen or the King is floating along on their barge, they do not want to see any advertising. So, in the 1930s, Oxo were taken to court by the King, and they had a very, very clever lawyer who said to the judge, well, Your Honour, we just chose some random geometric shapes for our tower and we got noughts and crosses, which actually happened to light up in our company colours in the evening. And the judge said, right, that sounds reasonable, I'll buy that. And they got away with it. The best bit of free advertising you will see on the River Thames, or anywhere. Now looking over to our left-hand side now, as we're going under Blackfriars Bridges, you'll see the glorious, the one and only, the second largest domed cathedral in the world after St. Peter's in the Vatican City. It is St. Paul's Cathedral. And this is actually the 4th St. Paul's Cathedral to be built on this very site. And this one that you see now before you as we're coming under the bridge was declared finished and open on Christmas Day in 1711. It was designed by Sir Christopher Wren, who is buried there in the crypt. There's a wonderful whispering gallery there, and this replaces the medieval St. Paul's, which was a very, very different design. And it burned down, unfortunately, in the Great Fire of London. What year, children, was the Great Fire of London? What? I heard 1666, very good. So, if you go into St. Paul's Cathedral, it is a very busy working church. You can visit the crypt, you can visit the Whispering Gallery. And by the way, if you're fed up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend and you want to split up with them, you tell them to go on the other side of the Whispering Gallery. You say to them, I don't want to go out with you anymore. And then they hear it 2 minutes later, and by then you've already gone out. It's a great place to split up. It's 365 feet high. That's obviously one for every day of the year.
Sorry.
A wonderful place to visit. You can get a nice view of St. Paul's Cathedral now as we're passing underneath the Millennium Bridge. There we go, full length view of St. Paul's Cathedral. Now, you may notice that St. Paul's has a lot of space around it. There are no buildings.
भाई फोन बंद कर दो क्योंकि जिधर हाथ लग गया गलती से किसी का ना गिरना जाए क्या इसमें लाइक करना आपको मर्जी बाकी ऊपर भी जा सकते ऊपर अलाउड नहीं है वहाँ तक ही है बस
April the 23rd. So, Shakespeare's Globe Theatre is officially open to see a play. It opens today.
वो वाली बिल्डिंग यार यहाँ पे लोग कैसे रहते हैं यार देख ना
गलती से आगे गिरे तो सीधा पानी
और क्या अभी तो लाइफ बोट रखी इन केस है रोहित भाई फोन गिरेगा तो गम नहीं अनलॉक होगा
राइट ऑफ
वो देखो यार ये है क्या पावर
टावर बिल्डिंग है मेरे ख्याल से टावर भगवान ही जाने क्या है उसमें जब धरती पे क़यामत आएगी तो उसमें आग जलाया जाएगा मार्बल उसको बुलाने के लिए फिर उस
लंदन ब्रिज आ गया
मसाल है
लंदन ब्रिज से मना कर दिया
बार जाएंगे या घुमा लेंगे यहीं से
Oh, look, there is a 11,500-ton warship with its guns currently pointed at Croydon. This is the HMS Belfast, ladies and gentlemen. built in the same document.
अरे यांनी नहीं आता यार इसमें